All right. It is me again, Mr. Noland. What up, guys? All right. I just created a video a second ago on comparing and ordering integers on a number line. Now we're going to do some examples. So let's say I want to compare the temperatures from Alaska to Texas. And let's say I want to put them in order from, let's say I want to put them in ascending order. So this is a vocabulary word that you're going to need to know. Ascending is like when a plane takes off. So here's my airplane taking off. I'm not a very good artist, but it's good enough. Yeah, that's a terrible looking plane, but hey, ascending means it's going up, so it's going from least to greatest. Descending, think about a plane. Again, the captain says, all right, guys, fasten your seatbelt. We are starting to make our descent, which means we're about to land. So here's my little plane again. Look at this. I should be an art teacher. Woo! Descending means I'm going down, which is greatest to least. All right, so I'm going to put my numbers in order, in ascending order. So here are some of the numbers I have. Okay. All right, so let's create our number line. Now remember, I personally like putting 0. That's my neutral number. I always like putting that in the middle. We know all the numbers to the right of 0 are positive numbers. All the numbers to the left of 0 are my negative numbers. Okay? So let's see. Y'all want to start with the hottest temperatures? We could do that. What is the hottest temperature you see? I see it as being 100 degrees. Man, that is hot. But then we had a cold front, and it got a little bit colder. It got to 98 degrees. And then we had an Arctic blast, and it got freezing cold here in Texas. It got to 84 degrees. Oh my God, notice how my temperatures are now starting to go down a little bit. The next positive whole number I got would be 25. But now look, I have no more positive numbers, right? Now all I have are my negatives. Which negative number is closest to 0? The negative number closest to 0 is -8. What's the next negative number closest to 0? It would be -15. And the last one would be -40. Now, the question says to put these in order or in ascending order, so from least to greatest. Well, guys, guess what? You have it on a number line. It is in order from least to greatest. Now you just have to write it out. Now, is 0 part of our problem? No, it wasn't, so you don't have to include it. That's just for my visual. And there you are, from least to greatest. Now, what happens if it asks to put them in order from greatest to least? Well, guess what? You got them on a number line again. You just put them this opposite way. So it'd be like 100, 98, 84. So guys, the easiest way to do this is to put the numbers on a number line. It is a very good visual for you. Okay? Let's see if we can do another example. This time we're going to have some fun. We're going to put them in order from least to greatest. But this time we're going to have some rational numbers. So let's see. Let's say I have these numbers. Now, if you notice, I have two fractions and two decimals. If I were you, I would convert everything to a decimal. I would convert these two fractions into decimals. Does everyone remember how to convert a fraction to a decimal? To convert a fraction to a decimal, you do math karate known as Tae-Bo, top in, bottom out. So let's see here. We have a whole number of 2. And now we're just going to do Tae-Bo with my fraction. So top in, bottom out. Can 8 go into 5? No, it cannot. So put your decimal up top, add a 0. 8 can go into 50 6 times. 8 can go into 20 2 times. And 8 can go into 40 5 times. Now I have no remainder. So 5/8 is the same as 0.625. But we're missing one key information. Remember that whole number out in front? It's got to come back up here. So 2 5/8 is equal to 2.625. And then 21/4. Again, top in, bottom out. Well, can 4 go into 21? Well, yes, it can. 4 can go into 21 5 times. Can 4 go into 1 now? No, so you add your decimal and add a 0. 4 can go into 10 2 times. And 4 can go into 20 5 times. So 21/4 is the same as 5.25. And now look, everything is now a decimal, isn't it? You converted the fraction to a decimal, fraction to a decimal, and then we still have these two decimals. And now let's put them on a number line. Okay, so there's my number line. What's my smallest decimal I have? Well, some of you are saying it's between 2.625 and 2.6. Well, notice this has 2 extra numbers, right? If you want to, you can add 2 zeros back here. So which one is the smallest now? It'd be the 2.600. So 2.6 followed by the 2.625, which represents the 2 5/8. Then we have the 4.5. And then we have the 21/4. Now, if it asks to put them in order from least to greatest, you have it right here on our number line. If it asks to do it from greatest to least, again, you have it right here on our number line. Now, guys, on your homework tonight, you will have to convert fractions to decimals or decimals to fractions in order to compare an order. I hope this example helps. You guys have a great evening. Remember, the test is now on Friday, so please be sure and study. All right, guys, talk to y'all soon. Bye.